Welcome to HI Consulting, your trusted source for automotive industry updates. Today, we'll explore three significant legal developments that have recently taken place. These developments encompass amendments to vehicle safety regulations and updates in the Act on Chemical Substances Registration and Evaluation. On October 14, 2021, the Enforcement Decree of MVMA was promulgated, introducing several key provisions aimed at enhancing vehicle safety and consumer protection. Notably, vehicle manufacturers and importers are now eligible to obtain a temporary driving permit for sales promotion activities, such as advertising, photography, or exhibitions, lasting up to 40 days. This provision is expected to alleviate time and cost burdens on the industry. Furthermore, the enforcement decree emphasizes defect rectification for vehicles prior to sales. It mandates that any defects must be rectified before delivery, with detailed notifications provided to the consumer for driver safety. Penalties for selling vehicles or parts without rectifying defects are stringent. Offenders may face a penalty surcharge of up to 2% of sales revenue, not exceeding 10 billion won. Moreover, failure to notify consumers of rectified defects incurs an administrative fine of 1 million won. It's crucial to note that the penalty reduction criteria do not apply for this violation, as outlined in Annex 1 to 3. And when it comes to calculating sales revenue, specific guidelines are provided in Annex 1 to 3 of the Enforcement Decree. Now, let's dive into the specifics of the KMVSS, focusing on Article 53 to 2, which outlines regulations for rear pedestrian safety devices. Drafted in August 2021 and officially enacted on the 25th of October 2021, the KMVSS represents a crucial step towards enhancing pedestrian safety. Article 53 to 2 mandates the installation of rear pedestrian safety devices in vehicles, providing specific guidelines for their implementation. According to paragraph 1, vehicles must be equipped with at least one of the following safety devices. School buses, however, are required to have all the devices applicable to subparagraph 1 and subparagraph 3. Subparagraph 1 specifies the installation of a rear camera monitor system. This system allows the driver to observe rods placed in a defined square area when the vehicle is in reverse gear. Subparagraph 2 introduces the approach warning sound system. This alerts the driver when a pedestrian is in close proximity to the rear of the vehicle during reverse movement. Lastly, subparagraph 3 outlines the rearward warning sound system, which notifies pedestrians of a vehicle's backward motion. Under paragraph 2, the approach warning sound system must adhere to specific criteria. It should detect rods positioned at the sides of the vehicle and emit a warning sound to the driver when in reverse gear. The warning sound must operate in a repetitive manner, with a minimum sound level of 55 decibels, inside the cabin, ensuring it's audible over engine noise. On October 14, 2021, the Enforcement Decree and Enforcement Rule of the Act on Chemical Substances Registration and Evaluation were promulgated, marking significant advancements in chemical substance regulation. One notable provision relates to data omission or submission upon registration application, as outlined in Article 13 of the Enforcement Decree and Article 5 of the Enforcement Rule. According to these regulations, manufacturers or importers of chemical substances are exempt from submitting data on polymers if their annual manufacturing or importing volume is less than 1,000 tons. Furthermore, manufacturers or importers who have already submitted applicable data upon applying for the approval of biocidal substances are not required to submit the same data upon registration. However, in the case of nanomaterials manufactured or imported in quantities of 0.1 tons or more, additional test data on particle size distribution, particle shape, and aspect ratio must be submitted upon registration, as specified in Annex 1 of the Enforcement Rule. Thank you for watching. For more information, visit us at hiconsulting.co.kr or email us at hskim@hiconsulting.co.kr.